Can I be honest with y'all? And I know this about to sound real messed up. And I really don't care. But let me tell y'all something. This is why I don't help people. This is why I don't help people. Let me tell you something. Because here's how I feel, right? And I know this is about to sound messed up, okay? And I don't care. So, as you know, I took a new position for my day job working in HR, right? So, you know, there was a guy that I interviewed, I want to say last week maybe. And he, my boss and I, we both interviewed him, and we gave him the job, right? We both felt that he came to the interview, he presented well, he hit on a lot of the questions. Was it last week or it might have been a week before last? I can't remember, right? But we reviewed it, he was good to go. We, I sent him the offer and, blah, 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 right? So, he didn't, at first, he didn't really raise any flags. He was a black guy, right? You'll see why I said that. Just wait, right? So, at first, he didn't really raise any red flags or whatever. To me, he didn't. My boss said he seemed fine. We sat him with the DON. She liked him. We all felt, he was a good fit, right? So I told my boss, I said, the DON says, it's a green light. She said, oh, I know he was, because, he came and he did the damn thing, right? So I said to myself, okay, cool. Y'all say it's cool. Okay, fine. I'll send him an offer, right? So part of my job, I can pull people's applications. So sometimes people will stop by and say, hey, can you pull my cousin, da-da-da. To be honest, I'm not big on hiring family. I won't tell you that, but to be honest, I don't really put a lot of cousins and daughters and aunties together. If you slide your way in, it'll be because they tell me to pull it, but it's not going to be on my own. I'm not going to just do it. I just don't believe in putting a lot of family together. To me, I feel like it creates a hostile work environment for people that's not your family, right? I already know how that kind of stuff go. I've gave y'all numerous of story times as far as people, right? So long story short, he came or whatever, and yesterday, right? So I had my new hire orientation, right? So long story short, he came in with a very nasty attitude, right? When I tell y'all he had a nasty attitude, I mean nasty, right? And see, this is why I don't help people, because I'm gonna help you get a job, right? Because you came up here, asked for me to pull your application. I'm gonna help you and then got your application, got you in front of the interview. We interviewed you, help you get the job, basically, because I'm supposed to go in order. I'm supposed to be fair. But you came, you presented well, so I didn't mind, expediting your application. This is why I don't help people, right? So you come in, you sit down, I ask you to get off the phone. It's a problem. I said, I need your driver license and your social. Why I gotta get that? Why I gotta this? Why I gotta that? So I said to him, this is your first day. You haven't even hit the floor yet, and you're already being unruly and disobedient. What you mean? Everything I asked you to do is a problem. And I said to myself, I found myself saying to myself, of course it's the black guy coming in here giving me a hard time. Of course. And this is why I say y'all always act like it's the police and the judicial system. But some of y'all are a fucking headache and a pain in the ass. And this is why I don't feel bad for y'all when the police be whooping y'all ass. Because some of y'all are so rude and nasty. It's fucking ridiculous. It's fucking ridiculous. The whole time, I'm asking him to get off the phone. I tell him this 10-minute break. He come back when he want to come back. So if you like this now, I can only imagine how you're going to be once you hit the floor. Somebody do y'all a favor. Somebody help get y'all a job. This is how y'all repay them. This, you be sassy. He gonna tell me I asked him to read out loud. Y'all would think I had asked this man to commit a capital crime. Y'all would think that I had asked this man to rob a bank. You know how you play popcorn like high school. Everybody read, pick on one. Okay, call their name. You take it from there. Next person call their name. You take it from there. He didn't want to read out loud. He did everything I asked him to do. It was a problem. You know what I'm saying? Everything I said myself, see, this is why you messed it up for people, because I'm not going to pull other people's out if they tell me to, but 9 times out of 10, I'm not going to keep helping people because that makes me look stupid. I didn't help you get this job, and this is how you come in here. So just my luck, I'm saying to myself, well, maybe he's just having a bad day. I'm tired of the people in the world that think they can have a bad day and just come and take it out on other people. It's fucking ridiculous. And whether you know it or not, it doesn't make you a good person. It's a trait of a bad person. And stop saying, oh, well, I'm human. No. You know what that means? When you take your anger out on people because you're having a bad day, it means you're mad at the world and you want somebody to be your punching bag. That's what that means. And it's not a trait of a good person. It's a trait of a bad person. You're no different than the DC snipers of the world, the Ted Bundys of the world, the Curlin Bryants of the world, people that use other people because they're not happy with their life. And they don't want to take accountability. Curlin Bryant went to her grave without taking accountability. Yeah, she admitted that she lied, okay, but she still went to her grave. Nobody held her accountable. You know what I'm saying? So it's fucking ridiculous. This is why I say I don't feel bad for y'all. Because some of y'all make y'all own bed hard, and then when the system or the police or whoever holds you accountable, then you blame it on everybody else. Woe is me. Right? So boom. So the whole class, he just sitting there doing what he want to do. It's fucking ridiculous. I'm like, that's myself, this the person that I helped get a job? It's fucking crazy, right? So my boss she was out doing something. Really, let's be honest. She was at a fucking birthday party. A fucking birthday party, right? So that's my head director. My immediate supervisor, she was out on leave. The DON was in another city, and the ADON was on the cart. Okay, boom. So, I'm like, so, keep in mind, I wanted some muscle with him. Because the thing is, I didn't want to come across as a bitch. Because they already tell me sometimes I could be a little too much at times. Because I'm used to being a disciplinary, right? So, they tell me I got to back up just a little bit. Okay, cool. Fine, right? So, but I wanted them to see for themselves how he was, right? So, which can still backfire on me because I'm the one that helped him get a job. So it's like, well, you brought him to us. You see what I'm saying? This is what people go through when they try to do y'all a favor, right? Trying to do people a favor, trying to help them get a job. And to help this man get $41 an hour. $41 an hour started out. And this is how he replaced me. You see what I'm saying? This is why I don't help people. So, it still can backfire on me because they're going to be like, well, damn, you the one that brought him here. So, quiet as it's kept, it's your fault, right? So, boom. So, my director came in. I sent him an email saying how he was. And I know when the people be like, oh, you put the word out on him. He didn't want to do nothing, y'all. He didn't want to sign shit. He felt like the orientation was too long. Even after I told him my regional says it has to be a certain amount of time. This boy didn't want to do nothing. He didn't want to do nothing. He just wanted to sit there I don't know what the fuck his problem was. This is what I be talking about with you black motherfuckers. That's why a lot of people just write y'all off. Because y'all terrible. Not all of y'all, but some of y'all are really off the chain. And then when don't nobody want to be bothered, you play, oh, it's discrimination and it's segregation. Newsflash, I'm black. I know I said that wrong. I have a speech impediment. Newsflash, I'm black. Okay? It's up to you to get you to where you want to be in the world. Somebody trying to help you out. Somebody trying to help you get a job. Somebody trying to help you out and, you know, give you a little push. This is how y'all repay them. And then y'all try to act like don't nobody give y'all a chance. You know what I'm saying? So, boom. My ED came in. She said, I got the email. Where is he? So she sat down in front of him, right? Keep in mind, I can't stand this bitch at times because I feel like she's very unprofessional. And that's one thing that he said was true that I agree with. She is very unprofessional. So I'm thinking to myself prior to her coming in, maybe he's just like that with me. You know, I was praying that was the case because that's going to make me look stupid because I'm the bitch that pulled that fucking application. They can see, you know, and even when regional, because she took it up to regional about how he was. And my regional was like, well, who hired him, right? So I'm kind of sitting there quiet because I know I'm the bitch that hired him, right? You know, so I'm trying to help him out because, you know, I'm trying to get my good luck from God by helping people out. You got the power. You got power of the pen. Your fingers hold power in the system. You can bring people in. So why not, right? Man, that's why I say people be messing it up because I ain't doing that shit no more. Get through the cycle as best as you can. And I'll see you on the flip side. Because I'm not doing that shit no more. So I tried to lie. I did. I said, oh, I don't know who hired him. So then they looked at the initials. And they said, oh, that's so-and-so. And I said, who? And they said, you. Nobody else has. First of all, it ain't but so many people that have power in the system in the building. No way. So with my initials, so she was like, nobody else in corporate has those initials but you. You hired him. So I'm sitting here like, I said, oh, I'm sorry. I thought I misunderstood the question. She said, no way. You didn't misunderstand the question because nobody else has those initials but you. So I'm sitting there and I got caught in a lie. You know what I'm saying? It backfired on me because I'm the one that bought this fucking clown, right? So I said, you know what? As long as I live and stay black, I'm not helping another black guy get a fucking job. I'm not helping y'all. Fuck y'all. Because this is what y'all do. This is the shit y'all do. So boom. So he just started having words with my ED. Long story short, they had words. Word for word, which the bitch do got a mouthpiece on her. And he got a mouthpiece on him too. And when she said, you're a smart ass, he said, you're unprofessional. I said to myself, oh my God. This is just a disaster. This is who I brought to the company. This is who I brought to the company. As long as I live and stay black, I will never help another black man get a fucking job. That is it for y'all. I don't give a fuck about you or your situation. Fuck y'all. For real.